Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again. As always, I thought tonight, my friends, we'd have a brief conversation about what's been going on over in the United States during the last, 24 odd hours. I am, of course, referring to the assassination of Charlie Kirk, who was giving a speech at a Utah university when he was gunned down in cold blood. Now, before I proceed, guys, I do have to admit that my knowledge of American politics is extremely limited. I pick up the odd tidbit on my travels, from newspapers and news channels, that kind of a thing, about the Trump administration, about ICE deporting illegal immigrants, that kind of a thing, but that's where it really ends. And I do hope I can do the guy some kind of justice by even talking about this with like I've got to say, my limited knowledge of what's been going on. Now, Charlie Kirk himself was an American right-wing activist, or according to Wikipedia, he was a far-right activist, which of course would make him an ally of people like me and you. Anyone who gets labelled far-right is a friend of mine. Enough said. So, this poor young chap, 31 years old, he was, I believe, was giving a talk at a Utah university when he was gunned down by an unnamed assailant. The assailant has been on the run since, but the rifle has been found. But all directions, all fingers should be pointing towards some kind of lunatic left-wing activist. I mean, all the alarm bells are there. He was a staunch ally of Donald Trump, and we all know how much the left wing over in America despise Donald Trump. Even people here in the United Kingdom despise Donald Trump for some bizarre reason. Some people in London hate the ground he walks on. Why? He's not their president. It's just shared hatred. That's the thing with the left wing, you see, guys. It's bubbling up at the surface in every single one of these fucking idiots, and it's getting dangerous, particularly over in America. It would appear that the left wing over in America deem it perfectly acceptable to commit political violence. Now, you expect a story like this to come out of maybe somewhere in the Middle East or somewhere in Africa, not from the world's fucking superpower in the Western world. Someone took a shot at Donald Trump during one of his rallies. Political violence. This poor chap was giving a speech at a university and he has sadly lost his life. He has left his wife a widow and his 2 children fatherless, all because of his political leaning. I do have to admit something, guys. If the left wing are really going down this avenue of attacking right-wingers, then you've got to ask yourself, who's going to come out winners here? We've got the left wing here with blue hair, nose rings, pasty-looking skin, looking quite ill, never even seen a piece of beef in their entire lives, low of testosterone, against right-wing young Americans who embrace the Second Amendment, for example, and have got various firearms in their gun cabinets, that kind of a thing. Who's going to win this battle of wills between the left wing and the right wing? They don't stand a fucking chance. And when the shit really does hit the fan, because this is going to escalate, believe you me, I've already seen a video from Mao Tusi tonight about the left wing attacking people at a Charlie Kirk vigil. This is getting nasty. This is boiling at boiling point, my friends, and I do feel it's going to break through at some point very, very soon. We've had our own issues here in the UK with MPs getting killed. Excuse me, we've had Joe Cox, of course, and we've had David Amos, all because of their political leanings. We are living in dangerous times, guys, and sadly, whatever happens in America tends to drift over here within a couple of years. As the old adage goes, whenever America sneezes, the rest of Europe catches a cold. My heartfelt condolences to this poor young man, 31 years old, gunned down in cold blood for no fucking reason other than his political leanings and the friends he keeps within his friendship circle. Absolutely abhorrent, and I hope this piece of shit gets dealt the full length of the law. Then again, if they're not white, who the hell knows? That's my lot, guys. Again, I'm really sorry I couldn't go very deep into this. I don't want to make myself look like a fool and start saying things that are not true simply through me not knowing what I'm talking about. So yeah, I hope I've done Charlie some kind of justice anyway. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Carpe diem, and I shall see you in a bit. Cheers.